Hello guys, how's everything? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. So yeah, I got my notes right here and I wrote like a bunch of information that I really want you guys to understand and to get away with from today's video pretty much. So I'm not sure if you guys know that the rich and the wealthy, they leverage credit all the time. They do it pretty much all the time. Big companies like Walmart, like Amazon, like Apple, they do it all the time. And not only that, but there's actually different types of credit available to all of us. There's personal credit, but it doesn't just end there. And I'll talk about business credit and other types of credit in this video. So stay tuned, and we'll get to it pretty much. So I mean, personal credit, that's where it all starts, but that's not where it ends, right? Now, if you're new to like the whole like this like whole idea of credit and like the whole like credit game, uh, and you don't really understand it, don't worry. I'll do another video explain what credit even is. But for now, like watch this video to really understand like how to leverage credit to the max. But credit is basically like, it's like a unit that the banks use. So yeah, and it's all gonna be done like later this week. I'm gonna be shooting a video on what credit actually is, like what is credit, why is it important, and how can we. But this video is meant as how can we use credit, especially for our purposes of living a good life and having financial freedom. So yeah, so I recommend you guys watch that video once it comes out, right? So leverage credit, and there's so much things that you can do. But before we do that, I gotta like tell you guys the gem of the day. So today's gem of the day is don't be afraid to be on your own for a while. So if your social circle is not trying to improve and become better and improve constantly, then it's time to make a change. And if you're going to be alone for a while as a result of it, then so be it, right? uh and late in another video of the channel, I'll talk more about like social dynamics, and because here in this channel, like we want to live the good life, right? And the good life is not just money. It is money. Money is part of it, yes. It's not just like the gym and fitness and health. It's not just that. It's not just social relations. No, I think living the good life, it's getting your money on point, working really hard on your purpose, knowing your identity, having good relationships with friends, with the other gender, so good romantic relationships and good friendships, good relationships, good friendships, like any type of. If you want to live a happy life, at the end of the day, it's all about like people. It's all about people. It's all about social dynamics. Think about it. Like, why do you want money? A lot of it is to, it's like a lot of it is to impress other people and to therefore to get more friends, to get better relationships. So anything, let's talk today about like finances, because a great part and a big part of like what we call the good life, is getting your money on point. Get your money on point, understand how money works, understand economics, understand a little bit of accounting, finances, everything. Be financially literate, understand how like the world works. Economy, it's like how the world literally works. So yeah, so everything changes once you change your social circle to a better one, to a circle that's filled with winners and other good people that not only encourage you to be better, but they encourage everyone else to be better around you. So your money changes, your finances change, you're around good people constantly, and your life just improves overall, in my opinion. So of course, that's today's gem of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, so let's get into today's video. So the very first thing we got to do to be able to leverage credit is to first establish personal credit. Now, how do we do this? So the first thing is you got to first apply for a credit card where you bank. For me, it's Chase Bank here in Somers, New York, and run that over the expenses like you would have usually still made without it. So what do I mean with this? Food, groceries. That's something we all do, and especially if you guys are young adults, going off to college, you're gonna be doing that. You're gonna be shopping for groceries. So leverage credit. So pretty much instead of using cash or debit, we use our credit card. The rich use the bank's money to buy things they would have bought themselves either way, and in turn they pay the money back in full at the end of the month when it's due. So we all got to pay for gas, for example. So do the same thing. Pay for it with credit, pay for it with the bank's money, and then pay it back. And that way you build your credit. That's an easy thing anyone can do, and it really helps you guys in your journey to financial freedom. Because as I'm gonna talk later, like you guys, credit, it's kind of like magic, right? And if you can really understand how to build it, oh my god, that you can get so much done. Okay. So instead of using cash, use our credit cards. And if you guys getting what, like you guys understand what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, use your credit card for daily expenses you would have made either way, and in turn pay that off at the end of the month in full. So this is one of the ways we can actually build credit ourselves. And the rich and the wealthy rinse and repeat this process, and that's how that's why they're rich and wealthy, pretty much. And this credit card grows, and they show that you're trustworthy with a credit card, and it you don't only get access to more money, but more doors are open for you as a result of building that personal credit. Just get it up, guys. You know, uh, credit cards also offer things like cash back every single time you're spending the bank's money. So you're basically getting money back for buying things that you would have bought either way. And some banks also offer rewards points that you can redeem for things like free flights as well. So you're not only earning cash back for using your credit card, you're also getting rewards points as well, right? So now let's talk about business credit. And this is like a business credit is another idea that I really want to show you guys today, as it can really evolve. And I know this guy who he's 18 or 19 years old, and he owns a business, right, quote unquote, and it's just like his social media like channel. But with that, he is able to use business credit and really utilize business credit to his advantage. And now he's doing great things in life. He's well on his journey to financial freedom, as we all should be, and as we all are in this channel, right? So now let's talk about business credit. So this is the second way we can actually leverage credit. Business credit actually gives you access to even more funds and even more money, guys. And that's where it gets really interesting. So money, this is like, it gives you access to money that the rich and the wealthy actually leverage to buy assets like real estate. And you can get quite a bit of money available to you through personal credit. But business credit, on the other hand, gives you access to bigger doors. Now, how can we actually get business credit? So the first thing we need is some good personal credit, as I talked with you guys before. And once we have that, we need a business. So it could be an LLC or sole proprietorship, something like that, or whatever it may be. Once we do that, we got to open a bank account in the name of the business, and really check with your state what actually qualifies as a business. Because I know this guy, I think he's in California or Arizona, and he's doing great things with business credit. And I know him, like, this dude is 18, he's 19, he's not this big business owner, he's not this big entrepreneur, right? So really check what the requirements are for a legal business and in your state. So pretty much do that. So yeah, and open a bank account in the name of the business and apply for credit the same way we would ourselves. And then we do the exact same thing, exactly the same thing we did with our personal credit. We do it now with business credit. So I think that's a really interesting thing that we can do. And I mean, it can really, if you do the same thing, it can really become really powerful, as I told you with the story with this guy who's well on his journey of financial freedom, just by using credit, and investing and a lot of stuff I talk about in this channel, right? So like, there comes a lot of things that you can do, but if you really do this, you can really leverage money to buy, for example, things like real estate properties. You guys can use business credit to leverage it to buy things such as like real estate properties. And I'm talking about like 50, 60, 70% available to you through business credit. And that's actually like incredible. It really is. And guys, I know you guys are new to like the whole finance game and the whole economy and the whole investing things, but like real estate is like the cream of the crop of investing. Like if you can invest in real estate, it's like, you better believe, and you do it right, and you get some good people who know how to do it. Oh my God, guys, you can make, like, I'll put it to you this way. If you do if you're good at real estate investing, you don't have to work a day in your life. Pretty much that. And business credits allows you to open that door. And it's not easy, but it's a way. You know, I want you guys to be aware and you guys can research it. But now you know the terms, now you know what to do. And I'll explain more in detail. So the rich use business credit to buy cash, like cash flowing properties. And in turn, they use the money generated from that real estate property to pay off the loan. Then they refinance and repeat the process. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but like all the biggest companies, they in the world, they mostly use credit to buy their assets. So I'm talking companies like Apple, Microsoft, Walmart, right? They all had access to credit lines. They all play by the same rules, just as you and me, but just on a huge, bigger scale, right? They too actually leverage the bank's money to buy assets, and you guys can actually see for yourself how reliable the big companies are by typing in their names, like in Google or Safari or whatever, and then following that with credit rating. And of course, those are a few of the ways that we can actually leverage credit for ourselves. So, thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope it was really helpful. A lot of stuff is coming this way, right? And again, I'm shooting this from my car because I want to show you guys that it's possible. It's all possible. I don't need a fancy studio. I don't need a fancy, fancy camera, fancy lighting. Like the only lighting I have is this one. It's my like my car light, that just turned on. But no fancy studio, nothing like that. Just I want to give you how it is straight, and it is possible. Because look, guys, if I don't know if a lot of you guys who are watching me from countries like I said, like South Asia, the Middle East, Latin America, Africa, maybe Eastern Europe, like Albania, Serbia, Bosnia, things like that. Anything is possible, guys. But look, if you guys want to do like YouTube or social media, no one cares. If they just care, is it good? Is it information I can actually use? And me personally, I think I'm giving you guys that extremely best information that I can give you guys that have really helped me in my journey of financial freedom, a journey I'm still on. I don't pretend to know everything, but I'm trying to help you guys knowing what I do know and provide it to you guys. And then hopefully you guys can like start a conversation with this. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or would like me to go deeper into the subject, I definitely can. This credit game is another rabbit hole that we can get into the course of the next few weeks. So thank you guys for staying with me to the end of the day. And of course, do the odds and do the numbers, as I always say. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic day. Please take care. And I'm sending good vibes to all of you, okay? Thank you very much. Have a fantastic day.